There was a day I noticed it. It wasn't dramatic. No alarm went off in my head. It was just weird. I was sitting there, trying to do something simple. I don't know, read an article, answer an email. And in less than 3 minutes, my mind had already left. Literally, I grabbed my phone. Don't even remember deciding to do it, just grabbed it. Opened Instagram, closed it, opened it again, switched to YouTube, went back to what I was doing, tried, gave up. And when I looked at the clock, half an hour had passed. I hadn't done anything. And the worst part? I still wanted to do it. It wasn't laziness. There was will. But it was like there was a gap between I want to and I can stay here doing it. My mind couldn't take it. It escaped. Always. As if it had learned that staying still hurts. Over time, this became exhausting. It's not physical tiredness. It's something else. It's like being always one step behind yourself, always a bit disconnected, always with the feeling that you could be doing more, but you can't sustain attention long enough for it to become real. It's strange to realize your mind learned to jump before diving. And then you start thinking the problem is you. That you lost your way. That you became someone without focus, without discipline, without, willpower. But what if it's not that? What if it's just a pattern? A way of functioning that was built slowly without you noticing. Quick stimulus, immediate reward, novelty all the time. The brain adapts to this way too fast. It learns what's easy and unlearns at the same speed what requires presence. Do you recognize the signs? Things that used to interest you now seem bland. You even start, but finish? Forget it. There's a weird tiredness that doesn't go away with sleep. And still, you keep looking for distraction. Not because it's good, but because being without it became unbearable. This discomfort with emptiness is the point. When silence weighs heavy. When boredom becomes almost intolerable. When your mind needs to be busy all the time, even with nonsense. This wasn't normal before, but it became so common we don't even notice anymore. Another thing, mental effort got heavy. Thinking slowly, reflecting, dealing with something denser. Seems like too much to ask. The mind wants shortcuts, wants relief now. And then you start avoiding everything that requires depth. Not by choice, but by conditioning. The dangerous side of all this? It doesn't seem serious. It doesn't really hurt. Nothing explodes. Life goes on. But little by little, something gets corroded from the inside. Your attention, your patience, your tolerance for process. You keep functioning, but in an increasingly shallow mode. And almost nobody talks about this. On the contrary, this state was normalized, sold as rest, entertainment, harmless pastime. But the brain doesn't care about context, and when this becomes the rule, the real world starts seeming too slow, conversations drag, tasks feel heavy, time crawls. And then that silent idea hits. I'm the problem. But what if you're not? What if your mind was just trained for a different rhythm? A rhythm that doesn't match depth, constancy, or silence. And everything that's trained can be retrained. But it starts before any technique. It starts with noticing what's happening. No guilt, no drama. Understanding that this tiredness, this apathy, this difficulty focusing might not be your failure. They might just be signs of a mind saturated with stimulus and starving for presence. If this sounded familiar, not as a diagnosis, but as something you recognize, then maybe this video fulfilled its purpose. Not to solve everything, but to interrupt the automatic for a few minutes. Because ignoring this for too long tends to exact a price, silent, but real.